Hi, this is DJP, and I'm interviewing today Brendan King B Hamel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm fine. So what got you into rapping?
Rapping, well, happiness actually, a passion that grew throughout the years, and then I stuck to it, and then I continued being happy, and that's what makes me happy, so I continue it.
Okay. What inspires you to make music?
Well, what I see basically inspires me. Like, I look around, and then what I see and how my life is, I'm inspired by my life. I don't really get inspired by many people, but what I do inspires myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. And who influenced you to start music?
Well, actually, to be honest, my father, he was really big in music, so, like, I grew up around music a lot, and then I just started doing it myself, and now me and my father, we work together making music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what kind of music does your dad do?
My dad, he is a rocker. He does basically every single instrument that you could think of. He knows how to play. He used to be a music teacher. So he basically makes all my instrumentals, and then we collaborate together.
Nice. What songs have you two collaborated?
We've collaborated, basically my entire album is me and my dad.
And what's your album title?
The album will be called The Rain, and I'm slowly releasing videos every 3 months. So this Friday, actually, October 30th, there will be a new video called Sometimes.
Okay. And for the Summertime Madness that I saw recently on your YouTube, what inspired you to make the song? Like, what was the motivation behind it?
The motivation behind that, actually, me and my best friend Jonathan, last summer we were renting Mustangs, we were, partying, having a good time, and then one day he was just like, yo, the Summertime Madness, and I was like, snapping on that idea, so then I made a song called Summertime Madness, all about good times,
Okay. I see. And what makes you so different from the other rappers in Montreal?
Well, firstly, I rap about, relevant stuff. Most rappers will rap about,
Yeah, like fake
drugs
stuff from
and money and stuff they don't really live. So I try to rap about stuff I actually live, and my instrumentals are, like, made for me. I'm really on top of it with the instrumental game, and my lyrics are a lot more, fluctuating and more diverse and intellectually advanced, I'd say.
Because to me, the difference between you and most of the other artists is that you have message, unlike the other artists out there that I see so far.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Definitely. Like, I see you were able to put out a message, like, out there for your lyrics and your songs, different than any other artist that I've seen so far. And
that means a lot.
Yeah, and I've seen you have risen up from just 2 years ago when you first started. You had the song with Darius, and now you have this, and you have an album coming out. Like, I'm really impressed of how your growth was, and everything.
Thank you.
And everything. But when did the exposure come in? Like, when did people start knowing your name?
Well, as you said, that Darius song, that's what really kicked off my career, in quotations, because I wouldn't really call it a career. I wasn't really a serious artist back then. I only really started with Confidence, that was recorded and filmed in August of, not last August, but the August before that. So after that song, I started, really getting to know marketing strategies and really thinking that I can make something out of this. So then I continued, and that's when my numbers started going up. I started around that time, I was at, 1,000, 2,000 followers, and now, today, I have 74,000 followers. So with consistency, I started rising, and now I'm getting a lot more views and a lot more exposure.
Okay. And with that, with exposure and everything, there are some people that some people call it haters, because I noticed before, back in 2014, when you started taking your career seriously, a few people attacked you with some things, saying that you're cocky, but I call it confident.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Confident. I actually was just speaking about that song, Confidence. That's what really started my career, confidence. Definitely, in life you have to love who you are, and sometimes it's mistaken for cockiness. Me personally, I'm a humble person. I enjoy meeting people who, mentor me and make me a better person, and I respect the fact that people can have an opinion on me, but in reality, I'm just a confident person who likes what they do and who wants to continue and pursue what they do.
Okay. And through all of that, it never made you change your genre of music? Because I know for your genre of music, you have a radio type of music, unlike
yes, exactly.
Other. Wait.
Yeah, I keep a pop music. That's what I do. I make pop music. I'm not trying to rap about stuff I don't live. Like, I don't have a gun. I don't smoke drugs. So I'm not going to rap about that. I'm going to rap about pop, catchy, that makes sense, and evidently it needs to have a message.
Mm-hmm. So you won't really care if someone really complain because the beat doesn't sound like something you can turn up to, basically.
Exactly. Because the only thing I'm trying to turn up is positivity.
Exactly, but sadly enough, people don't really appreciate that or anything.
But don't get me wrong, I will make some sad songs and some message songs with that are sad, and on my album I will have some turn up songs, definitely. But overall, I try to keep it, very pop, catchy, and message.
And what was you said for your positivity? What's the message behind the new song you're about to release?
Well, sometimes the chorus, sometimes we're here, sometimes we're far away. They never told me nothing. They should have told me something. That basically means it's about being confused in life. But in the video itself, I start off, open a door, talk to a scientist. He tells me, touch this canvas. I touch the canvas, and then I go back in time. Now, when I go back in time, I'm in the French regime time era, and I find a basket. So I pick up the basket, and now that I'm back in time, it's kind of magical. I can, control the bread. So, I lift it up without my hand, different stuff like that. And then I start giving bread to, peasants from back in the day who didn't have bread. So it's about giving, better than receiving. And then at the end, there's a grim reaper that's following the first guy I give bread to. He dies, and then I start running. It goes black, and then everything turns white. When it turns white, I'm in a room with all white masked dancers. During the dancing, I'm rapping, and then there's a huge pink flesh at the end.
Oh.
So it has a very large meaning that a lot of people probably won't get every single aspect, but it's up for interpretation.
Yeah, and it's up to the people if they could understand it or not. But how did you come up with the name King B? Because I heard there was a Twitter guy that has the same rap name, King B.
Yeah. There is actually another King B, but how it came with me, I was at a park. I was younger. I was 12, 13, and then one of my friends was like, "Yo, Prince B." I was like, "Yo, that's funny, Prince B." And then I was like, "No, I'm a king," as a joke. But although it was a joke, I'm 17 now. I just turned 17, actually. It stuck with me, and I never changed my name, and I'm going to keep it like that until further notice.
Because what if one day one of those people start to say something? Are you going to say change your name, or are you just going to keep it?
One of those people, as in
King B, like the guy on Twitter. Like, say if he would say allegation or something. If you get more, if you're more out there in the future, would you change your name?
Well, it really depends. I wouldn't want to change my name, but if I got into something, a contract or whatnot, and it required me to change my name, maybe I'd change my name. I'd think about it. It's always a thought, King B, King B, King B. The name is, a bit amateur, but as for now, we'll keep it like that.
Okay, because there's a lot of celebrities that had one name before and then they changed it eventually. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like Snoop Dogg, he changed his name from Snoop Doggy Dogg to Snoop Dogg, basically. But
yeah, also Jeezy used to be Young Gerald. Stuff like that, yeah.
And 2 Chainz used to be Titty Boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then he changed his name basically just like that. That you were in talks with Sony Music. How did that come up?
Yeah, Sony Music actually they contacted me, and we were organizing a meetup. So I was gonna go meet with this girl named April, but what happened with April is she got into some family sort of issues, as the guy explained to me. So I have to wait till that's done, and then we're gonna reschedule afterwards when she fixes all her problems.
Okay. Did you get any details on the contract, like how many years you would be signed with them?
No, I didn't get any details on the contract. However, it was just, a meeting. If the meeting went well, then I would move up to the person to sign a contract. So it was really just like this is who I am, this is what I do, and then from there.
And where you gonna meet them in the States?
Yeah, in Nashville. I'm actually supposed to meet them. The date's not yet clarified. It was supposed to be late September, early October, but now it's going to be, in a couple of months.
Okay. All right. And how do you come up with new material?
My life, constantly something's happening in my life. I don't tend to make life come to me. I tend to go get life. So something's always happening, and my songs just fluctuate and they flow like that.
Okay. And what's your next move? Like, what are your plans for the future? Upcoming projects or anything? Like, what are the plans?
My biggest move right now is Friday. Huge video. This is going to be by far my best work. After that, market that, and, constantly work on the album, music videos, and I'm going to constantly build a fan base. And then from there, we'll talk about touring in a couple of years, and then hopefully everything works.
Okay. And is there anything you want to say to any rappers out there, like any advice for any future rappers out there?
Yeah, definitely. People, you're going to start and people are going to think you're bad. People are going to, say don't rap, but you just do what you like to do, because nothing can stop, If you're on a roll, the only person that can stop you and the only person who can make you fail is yourself. So you just keep on going.
Okay. All right, that's all the questions I have. This is DJP again. And this is Brendan Hamel, and I'm out. Peace. This is DJP. If you want to check more of King B's music, go on his YouTube, King B, and also his Facebook, King B, and Twitter, and so on. And if you want to check out more of my content for music, go on this channel here, which you're watching right now. And if you want to check my Vine channel, is Dwayne J Peterkin. This is DJP.